there! Today I'm going to show you how I made these juicy fall off the bone ribs. I started with my meat and I slapped it to establish dominance. And then I took my sharpest pair of kitchen scissors and I cut it right down the middle, slowly. I even caressed it a little. Now I took my rhino and I cut the two pieces in half so that it actually fit in my pressure cooker. Now I had to remove the membrane off of the back, but out of respect for myself and my dignity, I did that off camera. And I made sure to arrange these in the pot meat down, and that was really important so that I could change my mind and put the meat up before dumping the rest of my ingredients in. So we have some French onion soup, some crushed tomatoes, some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and some stub sauce. Take these ancho, these words that I can't pronounce, and we're going to remove the seeds if you don't like it spicy, but if you like it spicy, leave them in. Just don't leave the stem in there because that's gross. And then we're going to take some pickling spice, trust me on this, some coriander, and some turmeric. And then we're going to use, somebody forgot to get Worcestershire sauce, so I use soy sauce because they're definitely the same thing. A little liquid smoke and some sparkling water. And then be sure to struggle with the lid because it really improves the flavor. We're going to pressure cook that for an hour and 35 minutes. Next, we're going to scrub the sins off of these potatoes and baptize them by boiling the hell out of them. Once those are fork tender, you can move them into a separate bowl by themselves and put them in the fridge so that they can confess their sins to the milk for a few hours. Make sure to save your potato holy water and give it to your plants. Now we are going to skin the potatoes. I know it seems a little backwards, but you can't skin them before you boil them, otherwise you're just going to end up with waterlogged potatoes and soupy potato salad, which is really just potato soup. Remember that kitchen scraps are chicken snacks, so save that. We're going to cut these up into individual little tiny pieces with no rhyme or reason to size or shape. Once we have all of our potatoes sufficiently cut up into uneven pieces, we're going to move all of those little guys into a bowl. And then we're going to take our anger and frustration out on some celery. Make sure that you use any childhood trauma to really drive that knife. Once we have those cut up into tiny little pieces, we're going to cut them up into tinier little pieces. And then we'll add some sliced black olives. We're going to take these kosher dill pickle spears and we're going to chop those into relish. Don't get actual relish because for some reason it doesn't work. Maybe you just can't taste the frustration in the potato salad at the end, which really does something to the flavor. Once you have that properly minced, you'll put that into the bowl. And then we're going to add a little bit of pickle juice. Now, because we don't work enough for our food these days, I'm going to struggle with the mayonnaise for a few minutes because somebody forgot to buy some at the store. And I'm frustrated with that, so I'm going to move on to the mustard. We're going to add a little bit of yellow mustard, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some paprika, some dill, and some white pepper. And then we're going to measure out some kosher salt and then say F the measurements and add some more. We'll do it live. And this is dry. We're going to struggle a little bit more with the mayonnaise. Okay, so I had an idea. I'm going to replace some of the mayonnaise that I would put in here with some You've got to be kidding me. Who does the shopping around here? All right, we'll do our best to mix that up, give it a taste. It's sufficient. Oh, these ribs are the star of the show for sure. Look at how fall off the bone tender they are. I'm going to reserve some of those juices into a ramekin, add some stub sauce and mix it up. We'll put our homemade coleslaw, some of those ribs, and some of that potato salad. It's not the prettiest, but it is the most delicious. Follow me for more recipes.